Hi, so I have this old Sony digital camcorder that I want to use to record behind the scenes footage for a short film, but currently it doesn't work. These old Sony camcorders also use NPF batteries, but the old NPF batteries have 3 connectors and the modern ones only have 2, so I'm going to try to adapt this one to use modern batteries. I was also thinking about doing like a tapeless setup. I don't really know if it will work. This camera has S-video out and digital out. I will probably in that case use S-video out and convert it to HDMI and then put the HDMI signal into like a Atomos Ninja or something. So I went to the garage and started testing. I started by just wiring up the positive and negative terminals on the battery, but when doing this you get an error message saying info lithium battery only. So apparently there still is a third connector on the modern batteries. They have just moved it, so you need to connect the third connector also. Then the camera starts normally. Then I just had to figure out how to get the battery to fit, so I took out the Dremel and started dremeling. You will just need to get rid of these tabs. They are probably unnecessary. Then the battery will slide on like normal, but the camera still won't start because we haven't connected the data port. So we will just get the info lithium battery only error. But to move the data port, I just grabbed a spare piece of something to solder and got out the soldering iron. So you will just need to move this data port to the new location on the NPF battery. Then the camera should start as normal. Starting the camera the first time was a bit nerve-wracking. I'm not responsible for any fires or electrocutions. Yeah, so I actually got this thing working. It's kind of cool. I have one of these large modern NPF batteries here now. I just had to relocate the data port, because otherwise it wouldn't start. But now it's actually working. So with the camera working, I had it with me for 4 days, shooting behind the scenes content for a short film.
Du kan klippa I korset-videon.
The camera was actually really nice to use, but I ended up just shooting on tape, so I still need to digitize the material.
Yeah.
To digitize the material, I just used the camera's S-video output into an analog converter and the camera's headphone output into a Focusrite, and then I recorded everything in OBS. So here's some footage I recorded.
About the coffee girl. I have to listen to this song one more time.
No, hur känns det nu?
I really like this camera. The quality is absolutely garbage, but it has such a nostalgic vibe. People also just seem to love this camera and want to be filmed by it. But yeah, it was a nice project. Thanks for watching.